Here in the I button and the description box below, you will get complete playlist of differential equation of higher order with constant coefficients. Okay, and this is video number 14. And in this video, we are going to solve 4 problems on the topic that is CF and PI. Okay, what is CF and PI? CF stands for complementary function and PI stands for particular integral. This problem is very important. Okay, so before I start this video, I would request you to subscribe to my channel, and if you learn something from my videos, then please hit the like button and do share the playlist of this chapter with your friends. Okay, so let us start solving this very important problem. The question says, solve d square y upon dx square plus 3 dy upon dx plus 2y equals to e to the power x. Okay, the question is, solve d square y upon dx square plus 3 dy upon dx plus 2y equals to e to the power x. Okay, very important problem. Okay, so first of all, we need to write this equation in symbolic form. Okay, to write the equation in symbolic form, we need to put d upon dx equals to capital D and d square upon dx square equals to capital D square. Okay, so this equation can be written in the symbolic form as capital D square into y plus 3 capital dy plus 2y equals to e to power x. Okay, if you take y common, this is capital D square plus 3 capital D plus 2 y equals to e to power x. Okay, so after writing this equation in the symbolic form, we need to write auxiliary equation. Okay, what is AE? That is auxiliary equation. Okay, so to write auxiliary equation, we need to equate the coefficient of y, that is this much, to 0. Okay, but I am writing m in place of d, so this is going to be m square plus 3m plus 2, which is equals to 0. And after solving this, okay, which is not a great deal, okay, you can solve this quadratic equation, and on solving this you will get m equals to -2 and -1. Okay, you will get, after solving this auxiliary equation, the value of m comes out to be -2 and -1. So from these values of m, we can say that is the roots are real and distinct. Okay, or you can say we get real as well as different roots. Okay, because distinct means different. Okay, so let us see how to find CF when the roots are real and distinct. When the roots are real and distinct, in that case CF equals to, okay, what is m1 m2 both are roots. Okay, roots of any equation of auxiliary equation actually. Okay, so CF equals to C1 into e to power m1x plus C2 into e to power m2x. What is m1 m2? Rules of auxiliary equation. Okay, so here in the given problem, what is the value of m1 and m2? m1 is -2 and m2 is -1. You can take m1 as -1 and m2 as -2. Okay, both are equal. So CF equals to C1 into e to power -2x plus C2 into e to power -x. This is the value for complementary function. Okay, but here in the given problem, you can see here we have function of x, that is e to power x. So in the given problem, to find the complete solution, we need to find CF as well as PI. Okay, we have already found the value of CF. Now after finding CF, we need to find the value of PI. Okay, so how to write PI? PI equals to 1 upon this. This means this part, the coefficient of y, that is d square plus 3d plus 2. Okay, as you can see here, 1 upon this part and into this. What is this? That is RHS part of problem, that is e to power x. Okay, so here we have pi equals to 1 upon d square plus 3d plus 2 into e to power x. Okay, now you can write this as d plus 2 into d plus 1. Okay, if you open this, you will get d square plus 3d plus 1. Okay, so this can be written as, or you can say pi can be written as 1 upon 2d d plus 2 into d plus 1 into e to the power x. Okay, and here, okay, to solve this pi, we need to use this formula, very important formula, that is 1 upon d minus a into q. Okay, 1 upon d minus a into q, 1 upon d minus a into q equals to e to the power ax integration q into e to the power minus ax dx. Okay, 1 upon d minus a into q equals to e to the power ax integration q into e to the power minus ax dx. Okay, so if you closely observe this part, okay, that is 1 upon d, we can take this, okay, that is 1 upon d plus 1 into e to the power x, because both are same. Okay, both are same, this into this into this. Okay, both are same. So I am writing this bracket because we want to solve for this part. Okay, that is 1 upon d plus 1. We can write this as 1 upon d minus of minus 1, because in the formula we have minus a. Okay, d minus a, but here we have d plus 1. So to use this negative sign, we can write this is as it is. Okay, this is as it is, that is 1 upon d plus 2 is as it is. Yes, we can write this, that is 1 upon d plus 1 as 1 upon d minus of minus 1. Okay, yes, minus minus will become positive, so there is no change in both the. Okay, so here we have e to power x. Now if you see, this is the a is minus 1, the value of a is minus 1, and what is q? That is e to the power x. Okay, yes, so we are going to use this formula here. So 1 upon d plus 2 is as it is. Okay, here e to the power ax. What is a? That is minus 1. Here you can see a is minus 1. So e to the power minus x. Okay, e to the power minus x integration. What is q? This part. That is e to the power x. Okay, yes. And what is e to the power minus ax? A is minus 1. So minus minus will become positive. Okay, so this is e to the power x into dx. Now we need to integrate this part. Okay, so if you want to integrate this part, simply put e to the power x equals to t. Okay, put e to the power x, that is this part, okay, as t. So on differentiating, okay, if you want to differentiate both side, you will get this as e to the power x into dx, and this will become dt. Okay, so this is pi equals to 1 upon d plus 2 is as it is, e to power minus x, e to power minus x is as it is, integration e to power x. What is e to power x? That is t. Okay, so this is going to be e to the power t. Okay, and this whole part is dt. So e to power t into dt. Okay, so 1 upon d plus 2 is as it is, e to power minus x, e to power minus x is as it is, and here, okay, integration of e to power t with respect to t will become e to power t. Okay, and what is t? That is t is e to the power x. So we can write this as 1 upon d plus 2. Okay, 1 upon d plus 2 e to the power minus x into e to the power, what is c? That is e to the power x, that is e to the power x. Okay, so again from here we are going to apply this formula once again. Okay, so here we have 1 upon d plus 2, but we can rewrite this as 1 upon d minus of minus 2. Okay, 1 upon d minus of minus 2, and this part is as it is, that is e to the power minus x into e to the power x. Okay, so again, if you apply this formula, okay, if you want to use this formula here, so here if you compare this with this, the value of a is how much? Okay, the value of a is how much? That is minus 2. Okay, the value of a is how much? Minus 2. And what is the value of q? And q is this whole part. Okay, this whole part is q. Okay, this whole part is q. So according to the formula, we have e to the power ax. Okay, according to the formula, we have e to the power x, that is e to the power minus 2x, because the value of a is how much? Minus 2. So e to the power minus 2x integration. Okay, integration, here we have q. Okay, so first of all we need to write q. What is q? This whole, that is e to the power minus x into e to the power x into e to the power x. Okay, and what is the value of this part? That is e to the power minus ax. The value of a is how much? Minus 2. So this is going to be e to the power 2x. Okay, and dx. So here we have e to the power 2x into dx. Okay, now if you solve this part is as it is, that is e to the power minus 2x. Okay, no need to change this part. And now on solving this part, okay, that is integration. If you solve, because base is common, okay, base is common, so power is going to add. So 2x minus x will become e to the power x. Okay, okay, 2x minus x will become x. So here we have, if you multiply both, you will get e to the power x, and here we have as it is, that is e to the power x dx. Okay, now again we are going to put e to the power x. Okay, this part, okay, this part has how much? T. So put e to the power x equals to t. So you will get what? You will get this, that is e to the power x dx equals to dt. Okay, now coming to this pi equals to e to the power minus 2x. This part is as it is, integration, this part is t. Okay, and this part, okay, this part is what? Dt. Okay, so e to the power t into dt. So e to the power t into dt. Okay, so integration of this will become e to the power t, and what is t? That is e to the power x. Okay, what is t? That is e to the power x. So pi equals to e to the power minus 2x into e to the power x. Okay, after solving all these things, you will get finally that is pi equals to e to power minus 2x into e to power x. Okay, so after solving so many things, we have achieved that is pi equals to this and cf equals to this. Okay, that is c1 into e to power 2x minus 2x plus c2 into e to power minus x. So we can find the complete solution of this equation. So the complete solution of the given equation is y equals to cf plus pi. What is cf? This part is cf. Okay, and what is pi? This part is pi. Okay, yes, this is my complete solution, or you can say final solution of the given problem. Thank you so much.